Yo, welcome to Urban Gameplay Gaming Countdown. It's Matt Pepper, counting down the hottest games.
Yo, what's good peeps? As always, we have to count down the hottest games per month, and it's time to let you guys know my favorite 5 titles that dropped in the month of November 2015. Throughout the month of November, we've seen so many top games drop and quite a few mediocre titles, so it has definitely been an expensive month for me, testing out all these various games and trying to pick out which I feel should be the top 5 games that was dropped in this month. As you guys should know by now, crafting these top 5 monthly videos have always been a challenge, so it definitely helps me out when you guys drop in the comments below which 5 games you feel should definitely be included each month, so I can definitely check them out and definitely deliberate over them. Yo, as a quick spoiler alert, one of the games that I haven't actually got around to playing in the month of November was Undertale, but trust me, from some of the videos and from some of the review websites that I've been checking out, the game does look like a really good game. As we're drawing to the end of the year, we're definitely starting to see some of the hottest games released of 2015, and without doubt, a couple of titles that are in this list will be among the games of 2015 list discussion. But anyway peeps, without no hesitation and no time to wait, it's definitely time to count down my top 5 games of November 2015.
Number 5.
Now, I know this game got slayed left, right and center by the top gaming sites in terms of review scores, and even many gamers have found so many holes in this title that is definitely hard for me to defend. Honestly speaking, by no means is it a perfect game, and probably not a good sequel to the previous Mario Tennis games, but on a level, for me, I found this game to be really fun. My issue is more the longevity of the title, as I don't know how long I will be playing this game for, but as a fan of tennis games in general, it does keep me content for the time being. I would say that if the price drops, it's still definitely a decent enough title to pick up on the Wii U, and will probably keep you entertained throughout the holiday season.
Number 4.
Yet again, another title that so many people have been putting down. This game has been slated as half-finished game. It is hard to deny that paying full price for this game is justifiable, but at the same time, if it was half the price, I would say it's pretty decent. Yet again, Star Wars fans will probably look at this game as something quite marvelous. I personally found this game to be quite fun, and I was actually fortunate for someone to actually lend me this game just so that I can try it out. For me, it gives me kind of a different dimension in terms of a third-person shooter. Obviously, if the choice is between the likes of Halo 5 or Call of Duty Black Ops 3, then personally I wouldn't say that this game gets priority over those, but if you was in the market looking for something slightly different to those type of titles, then it definitely is certainly worth a look.
Number 3.
On a real level, I kind of do have a love-hate relationship with Call of Duty Black Ops 3, as from time to time it does feel like I'm playing a mix of Titanfall and maybe a pinch of Battlefield, but in some sense it's not much wrong with them obviously trying out new elements and game mechanics and definitely sprucing up the gameplay for this title. There's quite a few features to the game, and probably one of my favorites is Zombie, which definitely keeps me entertained from time to time. The story mode itself is just so for me. Multiplayer is definitely cool and definitely boasts hours of fun. On a real level, I've never been the biggest Call of Duty fan on the planet, but personally I have become somewhat fond of this title. The graphics and the game mechanics are cool, and for me the bottom line is the game is extremely fun, and that's probably one of the most important elements for me.
Number 2.
Now look, I was never the biggest die-hard Tomb Raider fan, even when the game dropped on the PS1 back in the days. I was not really even interested in some of the more recent titles, but when I played the first Tomb Raider on the Xbox 360, I was so astonished by how good the game was. It definitely reminded me of an Uncharted, moving into that kind of dimension of a game. Believe me when I say the Rise of the Tomb Raider definitely brought my experience and enjoyment for the franchise to another level. If you own an Xbox One and you want to play a really cool adventure game for 2015, this is surely a must pick up title. Looking at the graphics and the game mechanics and even the story itself are all essential elements which makes this game just epic for me.
Number 1.
For me, when it comes to a title that definitely lived up to my personal hype and my personal expectations, I have to say that Fallout 4 matches that category on so many levels. This to me is such a unique title that boasts hours of fun and enjoyment. There was no surprise that this game definitely won, hands down, Game of the Month of November 2015 for me personally. When it comes to RPGs, I'm definitely not the biggest fan of these type of games because it does consume so many hours, and the fact that this game contains over 400 hours of gameplay was kind of threatening to me at start, but since I actually played the game, I was like, wow, this game is really magnificent. Given my experiences from Fallout New Vegas, I was really skeptical about how many glitches will appear in this game, and for me personally, I haven't really come across that much, so my enjoyment is definitely still there. All in all, I would definitely say this game is worth its weight in gold, and I'm sure we'll be pushing for that #1 spot for Game of 2015. Anyway, peeps, let me know in the comments below what your favorite game in November 2015 was. Definitely hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and make sure you comment, subscribe, and do all the good stuff to keep Urban Gameplay pushing. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch yet again another Urban Gameplay video, and until next Urban Gameplay video, we definitely say peace out, peeps.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more cool urban gameplay videos.